Hello, this is Uncle Jim. I was loading 45 today with some military brass, which is usually thicker, and ran into an issue, so I thought I'd do this video. Now, I've done a video on this a long time ago with 556 brass when I was forming 300 blackout, and the rims are dinged up and they won't even fit in the shell holder, and so here's one way to fix it. There's several ways you can do it. Anyway, I really like these trays from 6-Shooter Texan because they're like a gauge. And here's why. This one won't even go in the tray, okay? It's sticky. It won't even go all the way down. So where usually it'll do that. So this is almost like a gauge. It's such precision, and his 9mm ones are awesome. Those are 380 right now, but you can get a funnel on them, you know. So I'll put a link to his channel if you're interested in his trays here. He has different calibers, but I really like the 45 because it's like a gauge here for bulge or rim, and then the 9 for the funnel. All right, so especially 556, you'll get a lot of ejector dings, and sometimes it won't go in your shell holder. And I noticed this one today while I was loading 45. This wouldn't go in, neither would this. This one's fixed now, okay? But it wouldn't go in there. And then you put it in your shell holder, and if you spin it around, it's sticky, okay? So you know that's your spot. Anyway, get your reading glasses. Here, let me show you. And if you have several, just mark them and put them away later. I went ahead and reloaded this just to get her done, and then, all right, let's do a close-up. Okay, see that right there and how it's sticking out this way? And that way it's out around and it can get caught up on your shell holders. On a 556, it'd be pushed that way. It'd be like a bump on the inside of the rim. So all I'm doing is just taking off this, and I'm going to stay round with it. We're not going to cut a flat in the brass, okay? So let's see. This is a little awkward. I got magnified glasses on, and you can roll the shell into the file so you're round, all right? And it only takes a few swipes. You don't want to hit your brass, just the rim. Okay. Okay, and then what I like to do just to finish it off is a piece of an ultra-fine sanding sponge. It's like a polish, all right? And then I'm not hitting the brass. I just do that, and it doesn't have to be fancy. The file is fine if you got a fine file, but that just finishes it off, and you're good to go if you want to save your brass. Now on a 556, you'd have a bump going that way. All right, so if you do file it flat, make sure you're only touching the rim and not in here or here, because you weaken your brass. Also, if you got some precision smooth jaws small pliers, you can actually press that bump, but don't distort the rim. It's got to be straight. And so I'll do a close-up of this, but now it fits in the gauge reloading tray and most of all, also your shell holder. It's smooth all the way around, and you'll run into this with 556 a lot, especially this is a Lee, but an RCBS shell holder has less play fore and aft, and the RCBS I noticed will really show you in 556 anything that was shot really hot. It'll show you that ejector mark right away. You won't be able to get it in there, and you can fix it later while you're prepping brass. Just put it aside. Okay, and I guess that's it. I was in it, so I thought I'd just do this real quick. I'll show you a close-up of this at the end. And thanks for watching. Until next time. You can still see that little nick, but that won't be a problem. You just want to get the outie, not the innie. All right.